Good morning, students. I am Colonel H.K. Chaswal, a veteran from the Indian Army. I and my wife, Mrs. Suman Chaswal, we are running an institute by the name of Study Center in Sector 5, Dwarka, New Delhi. We are conducting classes of spoken English, IELTS, English coaching from class 1 to class 12th, and SST coaching up to class 10th. In addition, we are doing personality development, interview techniques, group discussion, and many other such topics which bring up your personality. Now, today we will take up the interview techniques. Now, this will take 3 sessions. In the first session, I will tell you about how the interview begins, how the interview is taken, and how you should behave while going for an interview. Then second will be the important questions which are being asked and your replies thereto. And third part will be, once you finish the interview, then what happens and how do you wait that time in which either you are given a chance to be selected or told that sorry, you are not selected. So today we are going to do the first part, and that is interview. Now take your mind back to when I taught you personality development. Now, personality development was a very important topic, and here your personality counts. As you enter the room, before entering, you must knock. Once you are said by the interviewer, please come in, then you walk in. Now, interviews, as told to you, are taken to obtain information, to give information, or to discuss information. In this case, it will be to get information out of you regarding your personality. Now, as you walk in, your looks are seen. Means, what are you wearing? How have you made your hairstyle? How do you walk? How do you discuss the things and other matters with the interviewer? How do you behave in front of him? How do you show your confidence to the person who is interviewing you? Because he is interviewing you to get the information from you. You have submitted your resume earlier, which is the first step towards the interview, and in the resume you told and given some of your qualifications which are required for that particular job which you are going to get if in case you get selected. Then next part is resume must be short and to the point. It must not exist more than 2 pages. And then you should see that your resume gives you a complete picture depending on what type of job you are looking for. Now, as you walk towards the interviewer, he is seeing your clothes, your body language, your style of talking, and also he's looking at your gait and looking at the expressions and eye contact which you have once you are being interviewed. So once you reach inside, see that you walk properly. Best way is to walk putting the heels first and be up straight. If you walk that way, it will show your confidence to the person who is interviewing you. Once you reach near him, you should wish, "Good morning, sir," and he will offer you a seat. Then you adjust the seat first and then sit down and say, "Thank you very much, sir." Put your resume in front of you, don't open it, just put it in front of you. And then the second thing comes, and that is the interviewer will start asking you questions which are irrelevant to the interview. It is just to make you feel comfortable. You're coming to a different environment and you have to be comfortable before he starts taking your interview. So he may ask questions like, which place you initially belong to? Do you like Delhi better than that place? Which weather you like the best? Winters, summers, obviously not, or monsoon. So this type of questions are asked only because he wants you to feel comfortable. Now once you have answered this question, you are comfortable in that room, then he is seeing your body language and facial expressions, which matter a lot. The way you are sitting, what are your expressions? Are you smiling? Are you happy? Or are you looking confident? Your body posture says a lot about you. So see that once you are sitting, you are not putting one leg over another. You are sitting straight and with confidence you are having an eye contact with the person who's interviewing you. And always remember that the smile on your face should never leave. You will see that the interviewer also with you will start smiling, and in a happy note, the interview will start. Now, during the interview, what is going to happen? That certainly I'm going to take in the next video, which I'll forward after a few days, in which I will tell you the what questions, how, and why to answer these questions. You will see that the way you answer the questions, the way you conduct yourself, all has been covered in SWOT analysis. If you've seen that particular video, you will see that your analysis has been done by the interviewer the way I have told you the conduct of SWOT analysis. After that, he will see to it that your other gestures, like your hand, when you speak, your hand gestures are very important. See that they are done properly and they are not in a way done so that the other person feels, the interviewer feels that you are nervous. Nervousness will get you minus marks in the interview. So see that you're confident, your body language, your gestures are good, your facial expressions are good, and you dressed up well. In other words, you are dressed up for an interview, which is a formal dress. For gents, it is a lounge suit, and for ladies, it is a sari. Now, the next portion, which I'll take after some days, will be how he will conduct the interview, what questions he is likely to ask you, how will you introduce yourself. The most important thing is your introduction. Now, your introduction must match with your resume. Introduction is a short resume, spoken verbally, which I'll take in details in the next class. So, during this class, I have taken the first part of the interview techniques, in which I have covered that once you go for an interview, how should be your looks, how should be your confidence, how should you present your resume, how should you enter the room, how should you wish the interviewer, and how should you show confidence by your body language, your facial expressions, and the way you speak with a smile. So thank you, students. We shall have a next class shortly, and I shall certainly tell you more about this interview techniques.